But by the way, I wanted to say one more thing also when we talked about trust and also um, the leader's role in just facilitating, because I believe that when you hire people that have passion for what they do and that high integrity, that wants to work well together with other people, that they are kind of team people, and then also that they're good at their field, that they have passion for where they're experts as well. I believe that then you have kind of the recipe for people that are high on trust, right? And are really collaborative. And then it's more about facilitating the conversation, facilitating that we have a plan and a goal together. And then when the goal is defined and everyone knows why, and if that, and then together with the high trust, and then people then conveying if there's any concerns or we need to adjust. And it's not very often, actually. You set a goal and you believe in some priorities, and then you learn. Then you might have to adjust. But then doing that together with the team, I think then there's no need for any kind of control. Of course, there needs to be process to make sure we don't drop any ball, but there is no, yeah.
Well, there's this book called The Go-Giver Leader, and it talks about like the Latin root for influence is pull, like gravity. Like water flows downhill, right? And a good leader just makes it easy for the water or their team to just follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but like most leaders, they treat their team like a rock that needs to be pushed up a hill. And that's like motivation and like moving something. But like really great leaders don't do that. They just influence and they give everyone what they need. All the like facilitation, I think, is like one of the facilitation and coaching is one of the best management styles most effective management styles I've ever seen. And I really just want to also just call out like that insight that, building trust with like a sales org, like you get direct access to the team working on it. I feel like that trust was earned. Right? I don't think they just gave you access to customers right away, but once they realize they're actually taking what we're saying seriously, now we're going to start giving you customers. I think that probably came from you just not like giving away power to them to let them understand the customer relationship and then build that trust with you. I think I'm just thinking out loud now.
No, I think it's building trust over time. And it's also, I experienced this in Cisco as well, that it's kind of seen as highly valued if they get to talk to or meet people behind the scenes in products. There's multiple aspects of that. There's kind of two different settings. One is when they ask us from products to come in and meet with the customer under NDA and talk about roadmap, our vision, our plans. And then the other side of it is when we get to talk to them directly about, okay, what's their concerns or where can we help with providing more value or what do they need from us, right? That's the other angle of it. And I think the kind of coming in and presenting our products and roadmaps and vision and plans forward, that's kind of maybe a big part of building some of that trust and that engagement, right? Because when we have met customers with that, and of course, you also, in the context of the roadmap, you get feedback, right, from the customer on what resonates and if there's other things that they would like to see from us. I remember when I worked in Hamburg, we actually had an expression for when we did hiring. It was a fire for attitude, train for skill. Right? And I really like that because there's something about getting the mix of people and you get a really good culture and then products.
Absolutely. It's just influence, right? All the product teams are like that are dogmatic about, hey, product led, like we need to be talking to customers, give us access to customers. That's different from the whole being that exclusive club where people want to come to you because they're like, oh, like they're letting me talk to them. And then you treat them with like respect and high regard. And so they're like almost confiding in you about their needs and you're getting high quality data on how you could plan your roadmap. I think that's such a fascinating angle. You're a boss. You're a boss, Norma. Like that's awesome.